Okay, the November 11th Fairfield Township Mayor and Council meeting will come to order at 7:01. The meeting is being broadcast on channels 34 and 43 and the township's YouTube channel, which is Township of Fairfield, Essex. And will you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor, notice of this meeting is in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the laws of 1975, and has been given by posting a notice of the scheduled dates and change in meeting time of all the conference and regular meetings of the Mayor and Council of the Township of Fairfield on the bulletin board, in the municipal building, and in the office of the municipal clerk, and by serving notice thereof to the Progress and Herald newspaper on December 21st, 2023.
Thank you, Denise. Please call the roll.
Councilman McGlynn.
Here.
Councilman Campisi.
Here.
Councilman LaForgia.
Here.
Council President Cifelli.
Here.
Mayor Galise.
Here. Okay, anyone wishing to comment on tonight's agenda, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, we'll close that portion. Communications. First thing I want to say, I'd like to give thanks to all of our veterans, being Veterans Day, who gave so much in protecting and defending us, many of whom obviously paid the ultimate price. And you can see by the wearing of our police department's olive drab uniforms, they honor our veterans by doing that every year. Okay, Operation Christmas Child. The police department is once again participating in Operation Christmas Child. Anyone interested in helping Christmas come to an underprivileged child somewhere in the world can come to the police department and pick up a shoebox. And this is the shoebox, like this, and you can fill it with various items. The shoebox should be returned by this Friday, November 15th. Toys for Tots. The Fairfield Police Department has once again partnered with the United States Marine Corps and the Orange Police Department to spearhead Fairfield's effort in our Toys for Tots drive. There will be several collection points throughout the town, with police headquarters serving as one. Citizens are encouraged to bring a new unwrapped toy and drop it in the box. In December, the toys will be distributed to underprivileged children in the city of Orange. Thank you, Chief. That's great, and I'm sure they are all appreciative of that. And I want to just say, everyone knows Tuesday was Election Day, and I'd like to thank our residents for once again electing me as mayor. And I can assure you the best interests in the residents of the Township of Fairfield will always be my priority. Okay, the library's Fall Festival was on the 2nd of this month. It was a great event, perfect weather, really great attendance. The children especially had a good time with the petting zoo. They were allowed to sit in our electric squad car and see how it worked, and firsthand, in the fire truck, they were allowed to go, and they touched everything. They really loved it. Food and drink were provided to all residents, and a band was playing. And I'd really like to thank everyone involved who contributed, especially the library director, Maria, who did a fantastic job putting it all together. I mean, she really does. She works hard. She finds these things to do for the town, and it really was a nice thing. I know, John, you were there, and it was really a great thing. Pete, you were there too,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And it was really well attended.
Very.
Okay, that's all I have tonight. Council President Cifelli.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of quick notes. Anchor program has been extended. Evidently, the state of New Jersey didn't realize that the present deadline was on Thanksgiving. So they decided to extend it until 12/6/24. And just a reminder, well, last day of to pay taxes before any late fees was today. So basically all I have tonight.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Oh, let me just jump
Sure.
in with one thing. Councilman McGlynn, a personal thank you. You're a veteran, right? And a personal thank you for your service. Also, Megan Tolosi, shout out to Megan in Florida. She's also a veteran. Thank you for her service.
And your daughter,
And
Joe.
your daughter, Joe?
Your
Your
daughter's
daughter,
serving
too.
right now,
Right
as we
there.
speak.
Right. Yeah, we really owe a great deal to everyone who has served and is serving. Okay, Councilman LaForgia.
Mayor, Planning Board hasn't met, so we don't have anything on that. As far as recreation, all the programs, the fall programs are winding down. We have the Super Bowl being hosted here next Sunday, this coming Sunday, starting at 12 noon. We have at 12 o'clock, we have the B team. At 2 o'clock, the A team, and at 4 o'clock, the C teams. All our three teams will be playing in the Super Bowl for the football championship. Our senior girls soccer team won their championship, and the senior boys soccer will be playing tomorrow for the championship. And just a final note, basketball registration closes this Friday. Anyone not signed up and wishes to do so should be on Community Pass as soon as possible and sign up for the basketball season, which is ready to begin.
Okay, thank you, John.
That's it, Mayor. Thank you.
And of course, we wish all the teams the best of luck in the coming week. Okay, Councilman McGlynn.
Okay, our volunteer fire department, since our last meeting, they've added mutual assistance to West Milford with those wildfires up there. They need the help, unfortunately, from another department, a volunteer also. A poor young man, 18 years old, lost his life up there, So I think that's something that all of us, as well as our community, should, sit down and reflect a little bit tonight before you go to sleep, and maybe remember that family in particular, and that all our firefighters are safe. Also, it's Veterans Day. We have an awful lot of soldiers, Marines, sailors serving in the Mideast right now, and I think it's a good time to reflect and say a prayer for them also as they move through this dangerous time. I know firsthand that Councilman Cifelli's daughter has been there for at least, I guess, 6-7 months, Joe?
5 months now.
Okay, 5 months, okay. And, it's anybody that's operating over there, whatever capacity they're in, it is dangerous, and they could all use our prayers. So, also, last week, our department responded to the airport. There was a plane that had a crash landing at on the runway here at Fairfield Airport. Our department was there to bring things under control, and thankfully, I think everybody came out of that okay. So that's my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Councilman Campisi.
Thank you, Mayor. So just a quick reminder, Winter Wonderland is scheduled for Saturday, December 7th. It's going to be between 4 and 7 p.m. And again, the rain date is Sunday, December 8th. Again, if you would like to donate, please log on to Community Pass and do so, and we will appreciate that. So, and for Environmental Commission, I have no new updates.
No new updates.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Peter. All right, the approval of the October 28th, 2024 regular meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve if there are no questions?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second?
Councilman Cifelli, Council President Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Glees.
Aye. Okay, we have second reading of ordinance number 2024-19. It's an ordinance amending Chapter 2-11.15 of the Township Code regarding off-duty police vehicle use service charges. May I have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Councilman Campese
Second.
and Council President Cifelli.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. If anyone in the audience wishes to comment on this ordinance, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Council President Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. At this point, if there are no questions from the council, may I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2024-19?
So moved.
Councilman LaForgia,
Second.
Councilman Campese.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen. Ordinance number 2024-20, an ordinance of the Township of Fairfield, Essex County, New Jersey, amending Chapter 45 zoning, Section 45-17, tree protection of the Township Code. May I have a motion to open to public?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Council President Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Second.
Councilman
Sorry, aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. If anyone in the audience wishes to speak on this, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Councilman Campese,
Second.
Councilman McGlynn.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. If there are no questions from the council, may I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2024-20?
So moved.
Council President Cifelli,
Second.
Councilman Campese.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, consent agenda. Administration Department Resolution A, authorization to renew the Bergen Municipal Employee Benefit Fund Indemnity and Trust Agreement. B, authorization for a service agreement with Burgess and Associates for the Housing Element and Fair Share Plan. C, authorization to approve an Employee Appreciation Day picnic from Violante in the amount of $3,766.50. Finance Department Resolution D, authorizing cancellation of receivable balance in the amount of $11,300. Fire Department Resolution E, approval of annual volunteer firefighter clothing allowance for the year 2024. F, authorization to install gas meters and thermal cameras from Spectrum Communications in the amount of $1,650. Police Department Resolution G, authorizing to memorialize and execute a sidebar agreement between the Township of Fairfield and West Essex Policemen's Benevolent Association, Local Number 81. Public Works Resolution H, authorization to purchase tires for DPW vehicle from Barnwell House of Tires in the amount of $2,555.92. I, authorization to repair DPW Truck 517 from Hoover Truck Centers in the amount of $1,626.74. J, authorization to repair street sweeper number 518 from Northeast Sweepers and Rentals in the amount of $1,682.82. Recreation Department Resolution K, authorization to hire Steve's Tree Service for removing trees at Hollywood Park Recreation Center in the amount of $2,500. L, authorization to reimburse the Fairfield Falcon Booster Club relating to football referees in the amount of $4,760. Item M, authorization to hire JJ Contractors relating to the Township pole barn repairs in the amount of $6,500. Tax collection resolutions N through Y, as stated on the agenda. Municipal Clerk, Resolution Z, authorizing the renewal of animal control contract with the Associated Humane Societies for the year 2025 in the amount of $19,000. Double A, authorization to renew contract for the software program to manage open public records requests from Next Request in the amount of $9,116.30 for the year 2025. Item double B, authorizing the purchase of customized permanent record books from MGL Printing Solutions for the municipal clerk's office in the amount of $3,345. And double C, authorization for an editorial and legal analysis project of the Township Code Book from General Code in the amount of $7,800. If there are no questions or comments, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as stated?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Councilman LaForgia.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, approval of the bills list, Joe?
Mr. McCluskey, our Chief Financial Officer, has certified that the funds are available. I'd like to make a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $966,933.37.
Second.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay. Does anyone have any written communications? Unfinished business? New business?
Mayor, if I may,
Sure.
I would just like to congratulate you on your reelection, and I would also like to say that, the past 2 years, things have gone very smoothly. I look forward to working with you in the future. I think we have a good relationship. And I want to also thank you for bringing Trump along on your coattails.
I did what I could for him, and I'm sure he's appreciative. And a lot of that is really due to you too, Jim. We do work well together, and I can't believe it's been 2 years, but it has, and I look forward to the next 3, so.
As do I. Thank you.
Okay, public comment session. Anyone wishing to comment, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. No. Okay, Gail, it's your chance. Okay, we're going to close that portion. And the next meeting of the mayor and council will be Monday, November 25th, 2024 at 7 p.m. in these council chambers. We are going to adjourn tonight to executive session. You want to read that,
Yes.
Denise?
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12B 1-9 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting of the mayor and council in certain circumstances, and whereas the mayor and council of the Township of Fairfield are of the opinion that such circumstances exist. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Township of Fairfield, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the public shall be excluded from discussion of any action on the closed session of the meeting of the mayor and council on November 11th. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed in executive session.
Personnel?
It is anticipated at this time that the above stated subject matter will be made public as soon thereafter it is deemed in the public interest to do so. This resolution shall take effect immediately.
Thank you.
Motion to go into executive session?
Second.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay. Thank you, everyone.